Hi everyone, I'm Sabrina Hall. I am an aromatherapist, a reflexologist, and a Reiki master. And over the years, I have focused on the lymphatic system and overall lymphatic health and decongestion. And today I wanted to talk with you about a 6-step self-lymph drainage routine that you can do on yourself once a day, once every couple of days, if you feel like you're having any kind of lymphatic decongestion symptoms. So those can include a lot of people that I'm seeing right now in my practice in person. It's a lot of leg congestion. It can feel like a fullness or a thickness that is in the legs, like a very deep feeling. You can also see signs of lymphatic congestion in the legs that looks like fluid retention. The skin feeling really stretched, and if you press into it, your fingers will leave a mark. So you can tell that there's a lot of water congestion in there that the body's just holding on to. Other signs of lymphatic congestion are kind of sore lymph nodes. They're our first point of contact for our immune system. So when your body is actively kind of trying to fight something, your lymph nodes are the first thing that's going to respond. And those can be anywhere in the body where you have a lot of lymph nodes. And then for women in particular, our breast tissue is mostly lymphatic tissue. We have a huge amount of lymph nodes through the collarbone area, into the armpit, and then through the breast tissue itself. So those are just a couple of the symptoms of lymphatic congestion. And really, we all have lymphatic systems, so it's beneficial for everyone to do this quick little thing every single day if you can. Once you get used to it, it'll take you 5 or 10 minutes. So the first place that we want to start with is our collarbones. So the entire theory behind lymphatic decongestion and drainage is that we want to create an area of low pressure that then high pressure will drain into. And this area right here is the perfect area to create that low pressure system that will almost act like a vacuum, and it'll just pull that high pressure stuff into it. And so when we're doing lymphatic decongestion, we want to be very gentle. The lymphatic system and all of the lymph nodes are very surface in our body. They're not a lot deep other than our abdomen, which I'll go through. And we want to use a nice flat hand and gentle motions. So we're going to start by doing 10 circular, just kind of rubbing motions over the top and bottom of the collarbone. And then after we've done that, we're actually going to tap the area very gently. And again, make sure you're getting below the collarbone and above the collarbone. And these motions help to just clear that area out and start to depressurize them. So we want to do that on both sides. And again, it's about 10 circles and then 10 pats in that area. And then all of the other spots that we're going to do this to, they all are going to drain into these lymph nodes here that we've cleared. And then the body can easily get rid of all of that excess lymph fluid. The second spot we're going to do is right next to our ears and kind of below our ears and the back of the neck. So with hands like this, you're going to, on either side of the ear, just a gentle, nice pulling motion. You're kind of more pressure as you come down on this area. I don't do a lot of tapping here, except right next to where the jaw and kind of like below the ear. And then just nice rubs down the back of the neck. There's a whole bunch of lymph nodes there. So we're going to do that with just this gentle pulling motion, a little bit of tapping, and then pull down a few more times. So that's assisting all of the lymph fluid in the head to then go into this collarbone region. The third place that we're going to do is kind of like the top of the breast area into the armpit. So we're going to do nice big circles here. For women, this can really help with breast lymph drainage as well. If you experience anything like fibrocystic breast or anything like that, which I do, then this is a really helpful spot. But doing the whole thing in routine is what's really most important. And again, making sure to do both sides. So I either like to do this over clothes, like I'm doing now, or I'll do it in the shower, or with a little bit of body oil if you're doing it on dry skin, because doing it just on your skin, I don't know, it feels a little pulley and not too nice to me. Okay, the next area we're going to move to is our abdomen. There is a big plexus of nerves and also lymph nodes that is like deep right in the center of the abdomen. So where your solar plexus is, where your rib cage comes together, and then your belly button, you're going to put your hands kind of between those and just do this kind of up and down, gentle pumping motion to get deep in there. Again, about 10 times. And then you're going to just gently push in and rotate on your solar plexus area there. You can rotate in both directions. I don't find tapping feels very nice on this area, so I don't do it. And then you can, again, kind of just up and down, pushing on that area. Okay, the fifth step that we're moving to is the front of our groin. We have a bunch of lymph nodes here in the crease. So we're going to start rubbing either side of those, 10 circles. Tap these ones. And rub those. And then finally, you can do this last one standing, but I prefer to sit. So I'm just going to bring my stool over. And this is it's kind of like the top of the calf muscles and then into the back of the knee. So you're going to do a gentle, nice kind of massagey circle up into the back of the knees. We have big lymph glands in the back of our knees, but they can be quite delicate. So we want to gently do those, and then almost like a pumping, just push your fingers gently in a pumping motion as opposed to tapping. And then again, more of those massage circles. So the last thing that we're going to end up with at the end here, we're going to stand back up again, and then we're just going to get the lymph moving now that we've created this vacuum, this high pressure, low pressure situation where we're pushing everything up into here. And by doing these like little gentle bounces on the balls of your feet, your calf muscles are contracting and helping to push that lymph fluid up. And we're going to kind of just like shake our hands out and do deep inhale, exhale breathing for about 30 seconds. Just so we can help, again, that deep breathing really helps those lymph nodes and that plexus, right, in the deep core of your abdomen to push everything up. And that is it. That is your 6th step and the shaking, bouncing at the end to help with lymph self-drainage every day. If you have any questions at all, I love connecting with people, especially on lymphatic health and different health things that you've got going on. I have an in-person practice in the Comox Valley of BC on Vancouver Island, but otherwise you can connect with me online anytime you want. And I also have a range of products that I make to support lymphatic decongestion, anti-inflammatory properties, all sorts of things that we can help to kind of move and decongest areas in our body. So you can reach me anytime at sabrinahall.ca. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.